I mentioned this the other day because I am obsessed with concept art and good art in general because I can't draw. I do stick figures. And Dragon's Dogma 2 has done an exceptional job with the information presented on their website and all of these amazing screenshots. So today I want to take you through a journey of the world that we will be playing through in Dragon's Dogma 2 as presented on their website. Now, you guys can obviously go here and look at all this amazing stuff in your own time, at your own leisure, but I want to take you through my perception of it, my journey of it, my reaction to it, and hopefully that inspires you to dig deeper into Dragon's Dogma 2. And if you like what you see here today, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams here and on Twitch. We do a lot of different things, so check out all the playlists. Let's dive into Dragon's Dogma 2, a deeply detailed, immersive fantasy world. The characters and monsters you encounter and the environments you explore take full advantage of immersive physics, character AI, and the latest in graphics. I do hope the AI is much better than the first game, because the AI for the pawns was notoriously janky. As your tale unfolds in a truly immersive fantasy world, and we're diving into two kingdoms here. The kingdom of Vermund, which is humanity's kingdom, Vermund or Vermund. I'm not quite sure how that would be pronounced, probably Vermund. And Batal, the nation of Beastren. So, first and foremost, we're being given screenshots of Vermund. And I think that if you look at this, um, Vermund to me is very human based. It looks very medieval in nature. But there's also some romantic Renaissance elements here. But I think overall you see ruins of what came before. We obviously have some aqueduct ruins going across the foreground here. And then beyond that, we have a modern aqueduct in the background. We've got tower structures, a medieval city, a cool character with a bow hanging out right there. This is the kingdom of humanity, where the Arisen rules as king. And as I understand the story, it's the false Arisen of the present. As the First Nation, the protagonist explores, built on lush green land. The king and nobles reside within the kingdom's fortified city, and the town where the commoners reside sprawls around the castle. Queen Regent currently supports a false Arisen, and Vermund is the scene of many conspiracies to seize the throne. So we're seeing over here on the left, we've got this green, lush, verdant landscape, very I would say, traditional mountain forest we've seen before. On the right, we get looks like the back alleys in a side street. I would assume that's going to be the sprawling area where the commoners live outside the fortified city. You've got a clothesline running across the top there. Everything looks a little kind of fallen apart on the plaster on the walls and everything else. So the aging looks very well done there. And then we have this right here. Is that like the walls to the city? But we've got like an entrance here. I have no idea what these structures are. It looks cool though. I see a well right there, a bridge going across. The world design, all of the world design I've seen so far for what they've been presenting in their videos and their website has been absolutely phenomenal. There's one thing, even playing like going back and playing Dark Arisen on my Series X, like the character models look a little old. They look their time, 12 years old, but the environments still look pretty well done in most areas. There are some mountain landscapes in the background that look a little aged, but for the most part they look great. But this looks absolutely taking advantage of next gen tech. It looks absolutely amazing. This is perhaps one of my favorite screenshots that I've seen so far of all the things they're going to be presenting, which is the Sacred Arbor, home of the elves, because this is very woods elfy, and I did a lot of work on the Ellenhigh and Eldenai concept art. There are, I don't know how many hundreds of photos were presented over the years of the artwork that was being worked on, and this is close to what I had envisioned for that as well, because you've got the woven together like gate archway, which is out of trees. I love the way that you've got a structure over here on this building that's like you see the columns peeking out from underneath the roots of this massive tree. So it's all built on top of, around, and supported by trees, and it's just part of the natural environment. Very, very well done in my mind. I cannot wait to explore Sacred Arbor more, home of the elves. And then we get into the desert nation of Batal, the nation of the Beastren. Says here it features steep canyons and ancient ruins, which cities that have been constructed from and among. It's a nation of Beastren defined by its own unique culture. Everything has been, all their beliefs, customs, and cultures have been nurtured by a harsh natural environment. Instead of the lush green landscape of Vermund, we're getting this deserty, canyony, rocky, harsh natural environment. of Batal. And we do get some, like, I like this green structure with the blue flame, whatever that room is on the inside. Harpies attacking. I do love this screenshot right here of the bazaar kind of area. Like, these are obviously city streets. You've got lots of tarps to help for the shade. And along the way, you've got people down below, shops and fires and the streets, the busy city streets. Reminds me a little bit too of when I played Anthem. Anthem had a similar look and feel to the market streets as you would wander through the. I can't remember the name of the capital now that you got to on Anthem. Despite its flaws as a game, they did great world building, and I loved the overall single player gameplay loop that game had, the story and the architecture and everything else. This reminds me of that somewhat, but this is just, a desert theme, and I think it's been very well done. Um, for my money, though, I do think that when I see this screenshot in particular, inspires me quite a bit. There's something about this. I like we've obviously see some well-maintained human structures leading up to some fortifications and a wall and what lies beyond. That's so cool. And this first initial screenshot where you've got ruins, not runes. You've got ruins in the foreground, but then all this stuff in the background, well tended, like probably wheat fields, if I had to guess, some sort of a grain field here, looking out over this little inlet. And beyond, you see, I'm assuming this is an ocean front, but it could be just a big lake. But you've got obviously a water source. Looking very, very good here. I can't wait to explore more of the world of Dragon's Dogma 2. I don't know how much time we're going to be spending in each environment, because they've talked about exploring in both. So I don't know if it's going to be something where it's going to be 50-50, or if we're going to be seeing like 70% Ramoon and 30% Batal. I don't know what those equations are going to come out to yet. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload, or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. Because they've also mentioned the Sacred Arbor, but they only ever show like the one screenshot. So I don't know if this is going to be a big place, or if this is just going to be a place where we pass through on our quest. Because we do know that we're going to be starting off here in Vermoon in the Kingdom of Humanity, and so we're going to be doing stuff here, and then we're going over to Batal. Now, I've been told, and I don't know if this is true, I haven't dug deep enough to confirm that's actually the case. So if someone knows more, please let me know in the comments below. I've heard that we're starting off as a prisoner. I don't know that that's the case. I haven't watched any, deep enough into any of these videos. I'm still in sort of building up phase for me, because I've been following this game for a while now. I know I was going to play it. I've played the first game up to a certain point. I played multiple classes through to try it out. And I have been educating myself on this the last, I would say, 2 weeks. We've been doing daily videos on Dragon's Dogma 2 as I get up to speed on all the cool things that are being presented and all the ideas. So if that rumor is true, or if that's something that's been confirmed in a video somewhere, I would love to know, because I want to go watch it, react to it, and all those other things. So let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I stream daily here and on Twitch. There's a Discord. There's a Patreon. I write sci-fi and fantasy. Links are down there. And I will be absolutely playing Dragon's Dogma 2 as it comes out here in less than 2. I think we're less than 2 weeks away. March 22nd. It's getting close, everybody. It's about 9 days away, 10 days away, something like that. It depends on when I air this. It's coming. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. See you next time, everybody. Stay safe. Happy gaming.